Hello everyone, and I am just pumped for this episode. Pumped because today on this episode of Bloodborne, guess what we're going to be doing? I said in the last one, and I think we can be able to do it. We can do it. Oh, I'm so excited. We get to find our first boss. Ooh, what's it going to be? What's one's going to be? If you already played this game, which I bet you have, you already know what boss it's going to be. And let's just say that this boss is great. One of my favorite bosses in the game has to be this one. So, let's get to it. We got a gang who's guarding the boss. Just one big guy and a whole bunch of crows. The big guy shouldn't be too difficult, and neither should the crows. Crows, you just extend your weapon, and they should die. Dang, they're dying in one hit since we upgraded our weapon. Whoa, that's pretty sweet. They're all dead. As long as you visceral this guy, it shouldn't be that difficult. It's really good to visceral him when you see him charging up, and then when he guns at you, shoot him. I think no matter where, it will visceral him. But here is the first boss in the game. He should be here any second. Oh, there he is. Glad he dropped in for us. No? Okay. Alright, so the first boss in the game is Cleric Beast. He isn't that difficult as long as you stay at one of his sides and hit him from behind. I say that right now when I'm probably going to die to him 3 times because I'm doing a video on him. And I might just have time to get him in the video. It will probably just be only Cleric Beast. So, a little bit of insight on Cleric Beast. Everyone thought the Cleric Beast was this guy called Ludwig. He isn't Ludwig. He's just a cleric, which I think are something, but I can't remember what they are. And that's what he is. I think I can visceral him. I didn't, wasn't there quick enough. So each boss has a series of phases. While we're just destroying him. Actually, though, I say that now, he's probably gonna just do an extremely powerful attack and kill me. Since I said that. No, we got him. Nice. First try. Not even that difficult. Okay. So we went through that way more smoothly than I thought. So, alright, let me just tell you a little bit about bosses in this game, because you need to know some insight on the bosses, since we got 5 insight on that boss from that boss. When we kill him, I think we got 3. When we join him, we get 2. And I think I already had some, so I just get 2 for killing him and 2 for seeing him. So, that's what I think it is. Anyway, let me just give you some insight on some bosses. On what bosses are in this game, and what bosses do in this game. The bosses in this game have a series of 3 phases, and I don't know if this is the same thing in Dark Souls as it is in this game, but each boss has 3 phases that they go through, kind of like you do when you're growing up. You have its little kid phase, where it's just like, ooh, look at me in this cool new world, wow, it's so nice. Then you have its angsty teen phase, where it's just like, oh, whatever, you're attacking me, oh, fine, I don't care, oh, whatever, I guess I kinda care just a little bit, God, stop attacking me, phase. And then you've got its adult phase, where it's just like, I've had enough, and just freaking goes and tries to destroy you. All bosses do this. This will become very clear when we go beat our next boss in the game, which, since you probably know who it is, I'm not gonna tell you, but he is pretty difficult. Very difficult, in fact. And dang, I can actually level up more than once just by killing the first boss. Oh, only twice, or level of Vitality. Vitality, we're gonna get to level 20 first. We don't want to level up anything except for Vitality for a long time. For like an extremely long time. And usually something that I do, which you should get into a habit of doing if you like this game and want to watch me play it, is that after I level up, It's a cool strategy that when you have a little bit of blood echoes that you have left over from leveling up, if you've got enough, you can go over to these guys and buy blood vials. It is one of the best things to do. Now the price does increase on blood vials to 900. That is the maximum, 980 something. It's 980 something, and that's what they can increase to, but that is it. Now, if you notice that what we got from the Cleric Beast was this Sword Hunter badge. Now, the Sword Hunter badge doesn't do much except for allow us to buy things at this messenger. It also spawned in this little guy with the little bottle. He spawned in his hands. Look at that cute little bottle in that messenger. And they're all clapping like, oh, you want to buy something, buddy? Here's my bottle. And then when you buy something, they're just like, oh, he wants. When you say, oh, he wants to buy something, they're just like, oh, he wants to buy something. Oh my god. Anyway, so if you go over to here, you see that you can buy the Hunter Chief emblem. You do not want to buy the Hunter Chief emblem because there is a more efficient way in order to get that. We'll get it later. You can also buy the Kirk Hammer. This weapon is not that great. It's a strength weapon, and that's pretty much it. It's a sword and hammer. I can't really show that to you. And you can also buy the repeating pistol. This pistol is probably the best one in the game. It has the highest blood change and does the most damage. You want to get this pistol. You just want to get this pistol. No question about it. And I don't know if this comes with a badge, but you can also buy the Yarnum set. Now, the Yarnum set, I'm pretty sure when it comes to the next boss, or one of the bosses, it has the best poison resist ever. It's better poison resist on what you're wearing, which will come in handy later. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You will know why in just a second here. But why would we waste any more time? And don't go to the Great Bridge, but go to Central Yarnum Spot. There is a few things that we did not finish in the source, which was funny because I said in one of my videos, I think maybe, I don't know, the last video of this, where I said, oh, we're done with the source now. We're not done with the source. We need to go back there in order to progress through the game. A Bastard of Lorraine. That's a great title to be had. That's for Holy Chalice Rituals. I don't know if we're gonna do those. I might, if this series does well. Which I really want it to do well, because I love this game. I don't know, when you're seeing this, it's been so many days since I've recorded this. So I don't know how well any of my videos are doing at all. And hopefully they're doing great. I don't know if I have a lot of time left in this video, but I did great stuff this time. You want to go down through here. We're making our way over to the next boss. You don't want to go down there. There are two big guys down there that, if you're not played out carefully, will both attack you at the same time. So if you're curious about going down there, we'll come up back through that way. Well, how about that? We'll come back up through that way. You want to get rid of these. You want to get rid of these wolves and these dogs in cages, because the dogs in cages can burst out and will burst out if given a long enough time. They will come out of their cages and will attack you. So you do not want to do that. Since you killed this dog right here, it doesn't respawn. This is one of the side enemies that never respawns. It's a very rare occasion of enemies that aren't bosses that don't respawn, but this one is one. The lycanthrope at the beginning of the game is one, and I'll shout out when I see any more, but... And another thing that also doesn't respawn, another enemy doesn't respawn in the game once it's killed, and we'll get to that type of enemy later, when in the next area. Actually, no, in a little bit, actually, the next boss. You'll see. If people are here, they already know what enemy, if the people have played this game before, they already know what enemy I'm talking about, but it is a, you'll just see when it comes. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest way down back to the source, is to go through this way, and it might actually just be faster to jump down here and run through, because then I don't have to deal with those enemies on the top. You see, that's what you gotta think. Why drop down later when you can drop down now? Yeah, you know, That's thinking with your brain, just a tad bit. And we get to go back to these dead corpses. Yay! They all just turn to me like, oh, wanna die, son? Okay, we're not fighting those. We are, however, going to fight you and your friend. You guys aren't too difficult. Oh. You know what? We'll go a little bit further. We'll go just a little bit further. After this, though. But, my alarm is going off, and we have to end it quick. So, once I get up this ladder here, sadly, the video will be over. And I don't think sadly is the right word to say, but I think that happily is the right word to say, because we just wrecked our very first boss, and there is a strong enemy in there that we're not going to fight right now. There's some crows that drop down, but we don't give a dang about crows. So once we climb up here, I'll end it off for you on this lovely architecture. And the bridge. So next time on this episode of Bloodborne, we will be going past the bridge and seeing what's beyond this bridge, and maybe even discovering all the secrets that lie within this bridge. And who knows, maybe we can finally find that girl's mom, which I bet you all forgot about, because I certainly didn't. Not ever. Well, I'll see you later, everyone. Goodbye. Whoa.